Alright, what is up YouTube? The Mummy Dust here, back with the Halloween event guide for research task, as well as some tips on how to catch Darkrai, which we'll get into at the end of the video. So you can catch 5 Ghastlies or Shuppets, and you can get a shiny Sneasel, which is something I'm really looking forward to. Gain some extra Stardust by catching 10 Ghost-type Pokemon. Gain some rare candies by evolving Drifloons or Stunkies, which I highly recommend stacking those up before you spend the candies to evolve all of them. As well as you can make 3 excellent throws in a row to gain a Golett, which you should do during your Darkrai raids, and then defeat a Team Go Rocket Grunt, or take 5 snapshots of Ghost-type Pokemon for either Yamask or Sableye, which can both be shiny, which hopefully I can get a shiny Yamask and a really good shiny PvP IV Sableye, because the one that I'm using now is shiny, but it does not have the best IVs. So you do also get to catch Spiritomb for the second year in a row. It is basically the same as last year, so you can use 108 berries and catch 108 Pokemon are basically the 2 tasks that you need to complete in order to get this Spiritomb. So you do need to do some great throws, and there's something else, but you also get a Litwick, which is actually better than the Spiritomb in my opinion, so you guys can go ahead and snag yourselves a Spiritomb or hopefully a good Litwick. Alright, really quick, we're going to go ahead and show you guys a Team Go Rocket battle. So if you've never done one before, look for those dark colored Pokestops. It will give you a hint as to what type Pokemon it uses. So this one did tell me it was fire type Pokemon, so I'm going to go ahead and use my most powerful water type Pokemon to go ahead and take out this Team Go Rocket. And for your reference, the girl Team Rocket or the female Team Rocket member is harder than the male, so if you want an easier battle, you can look for the male Team Rocket member. And if you stack 3 of these up, you can possibly get a shiny Yamask. Here we do get a Houndoom, and if you notice, I don't catch it the first few times with a great throw, so I do set the circle for an excellent throw, and I am able to catch it with that. So it's something we're going to go over in the Darkrai video. So we're going to check that Yamask, and it is not shiny, unfortunately, but we're going to keep on grinding these things out and see if we can get a shiny by the end of the event. So for Darkrai, there's basically one thing you need to know. Machamp. Use Machamp against Darkrai. If you don't have Machamp, use Hariyama or a different fighting type. So I did see like some Charizards and stuff in the raids that I did today, which is okay, but really if you have low people, you want to use Machamps. And then once you do defeat the raid boss, you're going to want to go ahead and hold up the ball like this and create the circle to go around its head. Or if you are not confident that you can hit inside that circle, you can make it a little bit bigger, or you can leave it, completely open so that you can always hit a nice throw on it. And then you're going to go ahead and just wait for this guy to come back into the middle and do his attack motion. So patience is really important on the Darkrai. I have noticed that I haven't even thrown like maybe 5 of my Premier Balls, and then people are like, oh, my Darkrai ran away. And I'm just like, whoa, what's going on? So if you noticed right there, when he attacked, when he was almost done with his attack animation, go ahead and fling the ball out there and try and hit that circle. It will take a little bit of practice to get used to, but once you get this down, you can hit the raid boss with a Premier Ball every single time. So if you're at least hitting it every single time, that increases your chances greatly. So there is the timing again. He does his little attack, and then you swing the ball and release it right when he's finishing his attack so that you can hit it before he either moves to the left or to the right, or he attacks again. So we didn't get any success with the Pinat Berry, so we are going to try with a Golden Raspberry here. Just wait for him to come back in the middle. You see there's a lot of waiting. I just sit here and I wait for that thing to attack in the middle. If you get really good at throwing, you could probably throw to the side. But if you really want to catch it, I would just wait. So it will come back into the middle and it will attack again. Like I said, you can also make the circle bigger. So you can make the circle like a great size and then throw it. If you guys want me to do a video, kind of explaining the difference, I can do that as well and show you. But basically the premises is this here, where you want to wait for it to attack and then throw the ball out there so you're at least hitting the Pokemon. Setting the circle is really important to try and get an excellent throw, which will greatly increase your odds of catching it. And if you are not throwing curveballs, you need to start practicing curveballs on the smaller Pokemon like Weedle, things like that, so that you can get used to throwing a curveball, and then you'll get better. You can even hit Ghastly and Zubat with a curveball. Using a curveball greatly increases your chance of catching a Pokemon. And then in the raid boss, it's a huge difference because it's a 2% base catch rate. So you need to do some things in order to increase that, which is throwing a curveball, making an excellent throw. So we did complete 3 excellent throws in a row, which is the Golett task. So if you look for the Golett task and then do a Darkrai raid, and you get to the point where you can do those excellent throws, then you can snag yourself a Golett. Or you could possibly look for a Tauros or a Nose Pass or something that's really easy to throw 3 excellent throws on, and then kind of just use a Pokeball because it's more likely to break out, and then you can throw at it. Sneasel is pretty easy as well. So we check the IVs, and they're okay. I mean, it's pretty good. So here's another Darkrai. We're going to set the circle again, and we're going to go ahead and try with the Silver Pinap Berries again, see if we can't get us 12 Darkrai candies for this Darkrai. So there he's attacking a lot on the right side, and I'm just going to go ahead and wait. He comes back in the middle, throw the ball. I missed. So if you do miss, kind of try and see what you did wrong. That time I didn't throw it far enough to the left, and the ball went too far to the right. So we're going to go ahead and try it again. Sometimes I do this little thing, but for right now, we're going to go ahead and reset the circle again. So we're going to lift the ball up. Wait until that circle's like right around his head, or whatever that is, his head, I guess. And then we're going to wait for him to come back into the middle. So you want to be really patient with the Darkrai. Have it come back in the middle, do its attack, and fling the ball out there. So while we're waiting, let me know in the comments below which shiny you want most. I really want that Yamask the most because I think I have a shiny of pretty much everything else. Actually, I take it back. I want Drifloon. I want Drifloon shiny the most. I want that gold balloon. I wanted to use it in my Sinister Cup, but unfortunately, I haven't found one yet. So hopefully I do during this event. So Darkrai's moving back and forth. We're going to wait for him to come out there. I also did some Team Go Rocket stops. Looking for a Shuppet that could be purified under 1500 for a Banette, so I could use in my Sinister Cup, and I was able to use it as well right away once I got it. So if you guys want to check out the results of that, you can follow me on Twitter. I did post the results of that tournament, and I will be posting it on my Instagram here shortly as well. And there we go with another excellent throw. I think we do catch it on this one. No, we don't. It breaks out. But if it does break out, just keep trying. Don't get too frustrated. Like I said, the base catch rate is pretty low, so even if you do everything right, it's still below 20% catch rate. So that's why you need to make sure that you hit it with every single ball to increase your chances of catching it. So I will post a video of my Sinister Cup up shortly. So if you guys could, please leave a like on this video, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you guys can be notified when I do post more Sinister Cup information, as well as I'm going to start digging into the Ferocious Cup here shortly because we are finishing up October and the Sinister Cup is coming to an end. So as you can see, this Darkrai can be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's definitely worth it. I did catch a 98 on my first raid, which I'm really happy, and it's going to be maxed out later today because it's already Monday. So max out Monday, something to look forward to. And then hopefully you guys have something to look forward to. Maybe you caught a shiny Pokemon, or you have some time to go out and get some. So hopefully you guys have good luck in your shiny hunts as well as your Darkrai raids, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.